I want this feeling for you as well, because it's beautiful. It's beautiful to be so in love with life and so in love with your craft that you feel the confidence that you could go anywhere. All right. Can I tell you about my Indie Fest experience? And I'm not one of the main performing artists. I did perform a little. I was part of the double feature cast, which is another story. But as a marketing professional, Indie Fest was such a great experience for me because it was really testing all the different ways that I could support a brand with, my skills. So let's talk about all the ways I designed things and helped out with Indie Fest. Now, first we got the t-shirt, created the t-shirt so other people could buy. I created the flyer. And this is just one of, I was going to say 3 main iterations, but I honestly created a lot of stuff that had to do with who was going to be at the event, how to get other people involved with the event. It was creating the graphics that create the brand and the feelings that other people get when they look towards this brand. We did a billboard this year, and I'm going to cut to a video right here. There were several website updates that got made as a part of this process. A guest program was also created so that you could flip through and see all the things related to Indie Fest. Even this is a quick shot here. But I think the most intriguing thing is seeing how many ways you can turn a design into a piece of the event. Last year we printed the programs. This year we just had a digital copy. But because, considering how many people were going to be coming in advance versus just how technology works in this day and age, there's so many considerations when you're branding and working to create an event. So honestly, I think this is one of my biggest creative feats so far, being able to do so much of the graphic design for this event. And I'm sharing this as more like a personal reflection, just because I did that shit. But also just thinking about how much I'm capable of doing in my own business. Like, I'm going to tell you, I know how to do this. I can help you. But also having that proof behind it to say, this is what I've done in the past. It matters to people, which is totally fair. And this was just proof of concept. But to be at the point of my business and connections and just purpose, and be able to do this and have this reflection, this physical, and it might be digital too, but these pieces of history that says, hey, I was involved, I created this, I wanted to share this with someone, and I was trusted to do that too. Like, I had a lot of creative control in this process. And you don't get opportunities like that just anywhere. But I also feel like because of me volunteering my time, being involved with a nonprofit organization that supports artistry, it really allowed me to flourish in a way that I didn't know was possible, because some people will bet on you. Some people will give you their support and know that you can follow through. And then it's up to you to actually follow through and create the kind of content that you can be proud of. And I'm proud of what I did this year. I'm proud of what I created for Indie Fest. I had a very good Pride Month as well. I did a lot of volunteer work for LGBTQ organizations. And just looking at my work and being like, oh, I took those pictures. Oh man, I got this person in such a good light. Nothing compares to being proud of the work you do. Sometimes you'll volunteer your time to create these masterpieces, to create this beauty. But also sometimes people will find you and see the work that you've done for others and be like, I need you on my team. This year I've got requests to apply for shows, to pick up jobs for photography, for graphic design, all based on my presence. Like, I had no previous background in social media besides just being a participant. And now I hit over 1,000 followers last month, y'all. That was because of Charming Chaplain stuff. Because y'all like him. But also just the fact that my personal artistry, the graphic design, my photography, all the ways I love to talk about other people and help them talk about themselves. I'm just on the up, y'all. And this is just my personal reflection on that. Like, Indie Fest was great. It was great to be a part of the organization. And coming in as board president, some of y'all might have seen that too. Coming in as the board president to a nonprofit. Never done it before, right? I've been on the board for a little while now, but now I'm taking on a leadership position in order to maintain the flow of this organization that's given me so much trust and respected my skills so much. And I just feel like what I've done graphic design wise and participating through my company, Commencement Brands, has just been a show of support as well as a responsibility. Because ultimately, I volunteered for this. Like, no one says, oh, Bebe, you have to be president. Bebe, you have to do all this graphic design for us. No, this is ultimately what I want to be doing. And I'm just glad that I found a pathway to get to it. And it's been rewarding. All the stuff that I created, that I can look back and be like, I birthed this. I created this. And you do it with a team, of course. But I can really say I'm proud of myself and what I added this year. And it's nice to reflect. It's nice to reflect on what you're capable of and what you do. And, you know, if you made it this far, thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you for listening to me just feel good about what I'm able to do. And I hope that you're finding what you're good at and what you're enjoying doing. And I want this feeling for you as well, because it's beautiful. It's beautiful to be so in love with life and so in love with your craft that you feel the confidence that you could go anywhere. It is not always about the value in dollars, but the value in the journey is so precious. It's so precious. But yeah, thank you. And there is so much more coming. There is so much more in store. This is just the beginning.